Come on in. Hi there, Facebook. Facebook is this way, Instagram. Nice to see you guys. Come on in. We're going to talk about USCIS is increasing their fees, guys. They've proposed to make some very big increases to the filing fees. And so in this session, I'm going to cover the proposal with you. Thank you so much for joining me from Instagram, from TikTok. Nice to be with you as you're coming on, and Facebook as well. Thank you so much. Say something, say hello, where you're at, and how you're feeling this afternoon. I'm Latoya McBean Pompey, an immigration lawyer in New York, working with clients, as you guys always hear me say, nationwide and globally, to help our clients achieve the freedom that they need to be their best in the United States. Let's talk about the fact that USCIS is proposing to increase fees, which will make it a little harder for some people to meet. Okay, some of the increases are very significant, particularly for the green card process. Thanks so much, my Instagram family, for being here. It's so nice to see you. Okay, excellent. So let's get started. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're joining on Facebook, you're going to see the chart that USCIS has published today in the Federal Register. I'm going to pull it up right now, and we're going to go through some of the more significant fee increases. And the government is proposing to do this because, like everywhere else, everything else in our country, everything is going up, and their cost for operating is going up according to them. Now, whether the services has improved or not to match the cost, that's another discussion, right? Okay, excellent. So contact our office. I see someone on Instagram saying that he contacted the office to book a consultation. Patrice, try again. You can reach us at 516-866-3900 to book an appointment with me or one of our other attorneys. We meet with folks in person here at the White Plains office or virtually via video or telephone, okay? So contact us at 516-866-3900 to request your appointment with us. Now let's talk about this fee increase. Now, the first, I've highlighted this chart to that it focuses, I should say, on some of the more common applications that folks file. The first one is naturalization for citizenship. And so the government is proposing to increase that filing fee to $760 from $640. The other thing that they're doing, before I get into all of the other forms, is they're now saying that if you file certain applications online, the filing fee will be less than paper filing. But not all applications are eligible for paper filing. Okay, there are some applications that there are some applications that are not eligible yet for online filing. You still have to submit the paper. Okay, but you'll notice the distinction here on this chart between online filing and paper filing. They're really pushing online filing now. Okay, so naturalization is going up by 19% under this proposed rule, this proposal. Now let's scroll down to the next page here, and let's see. For those of you who are filing for a fiance, you're trying to bring your fiance here, that form is going up to $720 from $535. So that's a 35% increase in that fee. Now, for those of you who are going through a family-based system or will go through a family-based system, the I-130 is the family petition that you would file. That's going up by 33%. It's going to be $710 now. And right now it's $535. And that's the online version. If you file it online, it's $710. If you do the paper filing, it's $820, guys. from $535. And I want you to get your calculator out because I had to do that earlier. I thought about, well, if a client is filing for a spouse or a child and they're doing adjustment of status, what exactly would that fee look like? And guys, it is almost $4,000 now under this proposal. It's going to be almost $4,000 to do adjustment of status under the family-based system under this proposal. Okay, so the I-130 filing, the paper application filing is going, they're proposing to go up to $820. And as I'm doing this, guys, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on what I'm sharing with you. Waivers, the I-601A waiver, for those of you who have unlawful presence here in the United States and you need to go to a U.S. embassy to get a visa to come back in and get your green card in the mail, that waiver is going up by 75%. It's going to be $1,100. Right now, it's $630 for that unlawful presence waiver. Under this proposal, we're looking at $1,100. So that's huge. That's really a huge jump. Removal of conditions, the I-751 petition, that one is going up by 101%. Currently, it's $595. Under this proposal, it will be almost $1,200. To remove conditions, for those of you who had gotten a 2-year green card through marriage, and you now need to get the 10-year green card, the government is proposing to increase the fee, application fee, to almost $1,200. Okay, let's keep going here. And by the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, this video will be posted on YouTube on McBean Immigration TV. So you'll be able to go back and see it there with the actual chart that I have in front of me. Now, let's talk a little bit about the employment-based process, those fees, and then we'll jump back into the family fees, okay? So under the employment-based petition process, the I-129, that petition is going up to $780 from $460. If the petition is for an L worker, the L visa, that's going up by 201% from $460 to $1,300, $1,385 to be precise. That's huge. Okay, now let's keep going. The I-140 petition, which is the immigrant petition for alien worker, not a significant increase there, just $15 difference. Now, investors, okay, investors, folks who are looking to get a green card through our EB system, the government has said, you guys can afford this. I mean, you're already putting in $1 million, right? So why not bump your fee up to $11,160 from $3,675. Okay, so here we have that immigrant petition for standalone investors going up to $11,000 under this proposal. And same thing for those of you who are going through the regional center or plan to go through the regional center. Now, work permit, the I-765 petition, and this applies to so many people, so many of you. So currently that fee is $410, and under this proposal, the online version, the fee will be $555, and if you submit the paper form, it's $650. Okay, so let's keep going. Those of you who are green card holders and you're looking to renew your green card, the government hasn't touched that really. It's $10 difference, okay? $10 difference. And in fact, they've created some sort of incentive here for you to do it online, because if you did it online, you're actually going to be paying less than what folks are paying now. Well, no, it's going to be the same, $455. Hold on. I'm sorry. The online version right now is $540 with the biometric service, and so it'll go down to $455. That's for the I-90 to renew the green card. Okay, let's keep going. What if, you don't have your I-94 to show, when you arrived in the United States and you're looking for that document and you have to file a form to get that document? That fee is going to go up to $680 from $445. Okay, so let's get into some meat here. Okay, the I-212 waiver. The I-212 waiver, which is the application for permission to reapply for admission into the United States after a person has been deported or removed from the United States. That fee, that application fee, is currently $930. It's going up to almost $1,400. The I-290B, which is for those of you who are looking to reopen your green card case, the notice of appeal, that's going up to $800. Okay, the I-290B is going up to $800. And what about the I-360, guys? Those of you who need to file the I-360 because perhaps you're a widow or widower or VAWA. What about that? Well, the government hasn't really done anything significant with the I-360 petition. It's going up to $515 from $435. Now, adjustment of status, okay? That application fee, of course, is going up from $1,140 currently to $1,540, and that's without the biometric service. With the biometric service, currently it's $1,225, but in any event, it's still going to be $1,540. But what if you're filing your adjustment of status application with you're filing the adjustment of status application? I didn't mean to do that on the screen here. Hold on one second, Facebook. So if you're filing the adjustment of status application, guys, with the work permit, the form I-131 to get your advanced parole so that you could leave the United States, travel while your green card application is pending, what happens then? Are they going to charge you now for the I-750, I-765, the I-131? And the answer is yes. If you file your green card application 485 with the I-131 to get a travel document, it's going to go up to $2,170. If you file your green card application with your work permit application, it'll go up to $2,190. If you do all three, the green card application, the work permit application, and the this travel document application, you're looking at $2,820. Whereas now you don't have to pay for those. You don't. When you're doing adjustment of status, you don't have to pay any additional fees for most people, okay? So this is significant because when you add this $2,820 with the fee for the I-130, if you're doing a family-based process, you're looking at, close to $4,000, 3,000 something. I did the calculations earlier. So that, I think that's the most significant move here is what's going to happen on the adjustment of status side. All right, now let's keep going. We just have a few more to go. For those of you who are here and you'd like to extend your visa or change your status, your non-immigrant status, that fee is going up from $370 to $525 for the online version. If you do the paper version, it's $620. Then we have the I-601 waiver, which is the waiver to forgive you of things like misrepresentation, some criminal background issues, some fraud, and some other things. That application is going from $930 to $1,050. All right. Let's see if there's anything else on here that's worth talking about. And I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to jump back on the screen here on Facebook. So that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. USCIS has proposed very big fee increases, and this is gonna. We don't know when this is gonna go into effect. It's just a proposal. It's official. It's in the, they put it out in the Federal Register today. And there's going to be, there's a little period of comments. The government has given the public an opportunity to comment on this. And, you comment on it, and then they're going to take your comments under advisement, really. But certainly it's easy for them to justify why they're doing this, because the economy, things have changed. Camille is asking on Facebook, when will these fees be effective? We'll know after the comment period. I don't know the answer to that today. I just know that the comment period is for, I think, a couple of months, maybe March, something like that. They've opened this up. So if you go to the Federal Register, I'll put the link on the YouTube channel so that you guys can check this out for yourself and do further research or read into this. But I just wanted to kind of go over with you guys. Let's see. March 6th. Okay, so according to the Federal Register, it says that written comments must be submitted on this proposed rule on or before March 6, 2023. And then, at some point later, based on the feedback that they get from the community, they'll make the decision on whether all of this will be effective. Okay, there will be a final rule. That's the process. There will then be a final rule. All right. So that's what's going on. That's the latest. So obviously, some people, it makes sense to get your immigration case filed if you have a case, if you have a process that can work for you. Make sure that you do it, right? Get things together and file before these new fees go into effect. When I learn more about when they will go into effect, I will be sure to let you guys know as usual. All right. So that's what's going on, and I will continue to keep you guys posted. Thanks so much for being with me in this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.